Guys, what's up? It's Brendan from Heartbreaker Guitars, and welcome to the Rick Turner and Richard Hoover Legends in Lutherie project. They have come together to build a set of guitars, a twin set of guitars, a Model 1 and an acoustic fingerstyle. The redwood top is reclaimed from a bridge in Yosemite National Park that was built in 1928. The bridge was destroyed in the rimfire of 2013, and Richard and Rick got a hold of this wood, and it is going to be used for the tops in these guitars. And guys, it looks amazing, it sounds amazing. It has finally come to fruition. This thing is massive. Guys, it's an incredible story of reclamation. It's an incredible story of friendship. It's an amazing story of a relationship that spans 50 years with Richard Hoover and Rick Turner.
Let's go, buddy.
Welcome.
Hey.
Immigration and Customs? Come on in.
Immigration and Customs, yep, that's us, yep.
In the store in Las Vegas, Nevada, at Heartbreaker Guitars, we've got none other than Richard Hoover of Santa Cruz Guitar Company.
Pleasure.
And my good friend, Mr. Rick Turner from Rick Turner Guitars.
Thank you, sir.
Today, Legends in Lutherie. Guys, we are going to be showing you the guitars that we have built by Rick Turner and Richard Hoover, a set of 10 twin guitars, the Legends in Lutherie, with the same specs, same components, same everything, to be sold as a set. And these are going to be amazing guitars. Guys, welcome to Las Vegas.
Thank you, sir. The idea was for two guitar companies, Richard's and mine, to work together, doing their thing individually, separately, but together. And so to make an electric guitar from us, an acoustic guitar from Santa Cruz Guitars that would match in woods and general aesthetics. Redwood top, mahogany back and sides. For us, a mahogany laminated neck with black acacia, and a special fingerboard with matching inlays.
With their signatures.
With our signatures. Tortoise binding. No tortoises were harmed. This is celluloid.
This is the Santa Cruz fingerstyle.
Ooh la la.
Can I get everybody to please rise to your feet? This is the Model 1 here. And I'm just going to point out a couple things real quick, and then we'll talk about them more and maybe even hear them a little bit. Okay, so as I mentioned, the Hard and Roan Bridge redwood cap on this Model 1. So both of them have the same top wood. Okay. This is called Midnight Rope Purfling. This really cool center seam on the back. Rick has a 5-piece laminated neck. We're going to check out the inlay on these as well. I don't know if you can see it from there, but it says Legends in Lutherie, and right underneath it, their signatures, inlaid.
Sound just like the record.
These are Legends in Lutherie, 10 pairs, twins if you will, with the exact same specs, one acoustic by you, Richard, and one Model 1 by you, Rick. Tell us about these guitars.
This is really good example of what we do. Building a guitar specifically for the wishes playing style of one person at a time. So we don't build to a price target, we build to make one person happy each time. And in this case, doing this project, both input from you and then working in tandem with Rick to come up with a common theme. This is based on our fingerstyle guitar, and the qualities of sound that we want in a fingerstyle instrument is thinking maybe it'll be used for open tunings, finger instead of plectrum, and that's why the choice of redwood on this guitar, because it responds quicker with more volume than, let's say, a spruce. It's not cut from a living tree. It's reclaimed from an old bridge in Yosemite National Park. And you know that story really well. So this tree was probably cut in the teens. Bridge was built in the 20s, and the tree could have been 1,500 to 2,000 years old before that. So the phenomena is wood doesn't just dry, but the resins in it polymerize and become like crystal, and that's one of the biggest factors in older instruments sounding better than new ones. So we use all the tricks on this. This rosewood is super resonant, it's beautiful, and it gives a message that you don't have to compromise your values to get really good sound. And it's a cool story.
Yeah.
That goes along with it. So everything else in this is the same idea to work with Rick and his vision of this instrument being something that has a broader appeal, it's more versatile, and he'll explain the rest. And more.
Great.
Good job, Rick.
Yeah, we wanted to make a guitar that would match the aesthetics of Richard's guitar and have the essence of our Model 1, the Lindsey Buckingham guitar, in it at the same time. We too are making a finger-style guitar in a way. It's an electric guitar, but very familiar to fingerstyle acoustic players. So it's got the aesthetics, it has the playability, and sonically it's a great pairing with Richard's guitar. Well, I've known Richard Hoover from Santa Cruz Guitars for probably 40 years or so. And he was one of the reasons why I moved to Santa Cruz, because the Lutherie community there is very, very strong. And we had this idea, talking to Brendan from Heartbreaker Guitars, of getting together and doing 10 sets of guitars that would match a Santa Cruz fingerstyle guitar and one of our Model 1 guitars, and doing them so that the aesthetics were very, very closely matched. So we wound up with the redwood tops, reclaimed redwood, mahogany back and sides. In our case, is a mahogany solid body.
Yeah.
With the marquetry stripe down the back, matching the marquetry around the top.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And in our case, we did our traditional laminated neck, mahogany and Santa Cruz Mountains black acacia.
Here is going to be
your frequency control.
Yeah.
As to where that big bump is happening.
Okay, so see, there it is.
These guitars will be officially unveiled at NAMM 2020, as you know. So this is the first prototype of Legends in Lutherie.
So it's been a real pleasure to build a couple of crosstown guitars times 10. Your acoustic, my electric, that match. You know, that's pretty close, I think, don't you? Yeah. So it's been a great project using wood with a real story. The redwood from the bridge in Yosemite. Both of us being fans of redwood for tops for instruments. It's great sounding stuff.